Good morning and welcome to this week's news update, our video update designed to keep you informed about the exciting events here at Ardley Green Junior School. I'm sure you don't need reminding, but school closes tomorrow for the Easter holidays, and when we come back at the summer term, lots of exciting things already planned. So please look at the school website. It's been updated today. That'll give you a flavour of all the activities planned through to the end of the summer term. Just to remind you also, we come back the first week, very exciting week. On the 19th, can I remind Year 4 parents that you're invited to a music extravaganza here, when Year 4 will be premiering their musicals they've written just for this occasion. As part of their curriculum, they've written their own musicals, a little bit of help from Mr. Linham, but it's going to be a fantastic morning. That's on the 19th, so Year 4 parents, please do all you can to be here. We'll serve coffee from about 9 o'clock in the canteen, and then we'll come into the auditorium, as a posh word for you. We'll come into the auditorium about 20 past 9 and be amazed by the talents of our children. So that's the 19th. On the same day, an all-time first year for us at Ardley Green, our Year 5 are having a residential trip. We're going to Stubbers, and so we're looking forward to that. So that's on the 19th. On the 20th, if I'm in school and looking rather tired, please forgive me. It's probably because I've had a sleepless night with our Year 5 children, but I'm really looking forward to that. I also reminded you last week that on the 11th of May at our family centre, we have the return of the Andrew Linham Jazz Quartet. We're really excited about that. If you love jazz, if you love live music, it's a great place to be. We're going to be selling tickets when we come back from the school office, so more about that when we return. So it only just remains for me to wish you all a fantastic Easter. Thank you for your support throughout this term. It's your support that makes the school a very special place that it is. Tony from Year 6 just came in and said, when you do your video update, Mr. Morris, can you remind us how you did your Easter trick? Well, it wasn't an Easter trick, it was a way of just reminding children about the true meaning of Easter, but we did it through a maths lesson. So Tony, this is just for you. We talked about the sheets and we did some maths problems, that it was a quadrilateral or a rectangle or an oblong. We talked about the angles, that were 90 degrees and so on and so forth. We then, Tony, if you remember, we folded the piece of paper to create a smaller rectangle and a right angle triangle. And we talked about the properties of a triangle. Did you know there were 180 degrees in a triangle? Did you know this one has one right angle? Lots of facts I'm sure you can find out. We folded it again. And yet again we made a different right angle triangle sitting on top of the rectangle or oblong or quadrilateral, I was reminded by Year 3. We then simply folded the paper. Children reminded me that actually that's a line of symmetry. And just to end the maths lesson, when we'd measured and we saw how many sides, how many angles, when we'd worked out the area, when we worked out the perimeter, we turned it upside down and we ripped it, not to make mess. And I said to children, you know, I know I'm ripping it, but please don't be cross, because actually that's exactly what we made, which was to remind us about the true meaning of Easter. So wherever you are this Easter, whether you're going away home, on behalf of the staff, of the governors, the children, have a fantastic time, have a restful time, and we look forward to seeing you in the summer term. And to end this update, what better way than to end with an Easter song? This is a song written by our very own Mr. Linham, composed last week, rehearsed this morning, practiced this morning, sung this morning, a way of saying to you, our families, our friends, have a fantastic Easter. Over to you, children.